400,000 views later on Dr. Phil. I remember that show. I mean, the incredible moment for me when someone says, what was the best moment for you when you went on the show? The best moment for me, first in my mind, was this is syndicated. This is going to be played in 40 countries in 37 different languages. And it was like meeting that kid. So the first day we went to Beverly Hills and we shot on location and we met the kid, and the kid was awesome. We shot that in about 2 hours. Then we were out of there. And then the next day we were on the sound stage when we walked in for the audience. And I just remember that morning when they picked me up, and, you know, I went to Paramount, and I remember walking in Phil's office. Phil has an amazing office, and Phil was like, "Good morning, Sean. How are you? Ready for the show? How we gonna do this today?" I said, "Yeah, man, I'm ready, dog." He said, "Well, I just want to tell you that we watched the video, and you said the word cool 200 times." And then he put me on this big monitor of me like saying the word cool. And I'm like, man, I did do that. And so I went back to makeup, went to my dressing room, I got ready, and then we came down to the sound stage, and, you know, the audience was coming in at that time, and the audience was like, they have these big giant monitors, and I was plastered everywhere, and all the people were going crazy, and I was like waiting to come out, and then I came out, and everyone was clapping. And then so where the expert sits on the show is like positioned so me and Phil have direct eye contact because we're kind of playing off of one another. And I remember when Dr. Phil got to that part, like, let's take a look at Sean right now and see how this goes. And then when the audience went crazy, Phil like kind of looked at me and he was like, "Yeah, it was good." I was like, "Okay, got it." Because I was thinking like, yo, Phil's he's gonna play me on that. But he didn't. He was like, "Yeah, this is good. This is good." And so then when he walked off the stage, he said, "Hey, Sean, come on, let's go." So we got his wife. I came behind him. We went downstairs. We took some pictures. It was a success. Yo, let me let y'all watch this. This is cool. This was a highlight of my career as a mediator. Check this out.
I feel like David has lost his innocence.
I've noticed David changing somewhat, being a lot more clingy than usual. He wants to be with me all the time.
My fear when it comes to David is that he just thinks it's because of him, that he might blame himself for what my dad has done.
My fear for David, if things don't turn around quick, is that he started getting in trouble at school last year. And then I think it's only going to escalate from here. And if we don't get some help, I feel like David is going to be lost in the cracks.
My number one concern in this family dispute is the welfare of Marla and Marty's 10-year-old son, David. Now, there's someone that I want Marty and Marla to meet. This is Sean Collinson. He is a civil and family law mediator based here in Los Angeles County. And Sean completed the Harvard Law School Initiative Program on negotiations. He's worked in over 1,500 families, many of whom were dealing with child custody situations. And with the permission of Marty and Marla, I asked Sean to spend some time with 10-year-old David.
David, how you doing, man? I'm Sean.
I'm
nice
David.
to meet you. So glad you made it today. So you like basketball, huh? That's your thing? Good, man. So you're going to about the 5th grade?
Yeah.
And what's your favorite thing to do in school?
Math.
Math? You're a math dude? So what are some of the things you like to do with your friends?
All we do is play basketball and football at recess.
Basketball. That's really cool. What's your favorite thing to do with your mom?
She always takes me on walks, and we'll go to the park and I'll play some basketball.
Oh,
and
nice.
while she walks around.
So mom's pretty cool. And what's your favorite thing to do with your dad?
Play catch.
Play catch? You mean with like baseball catch or with the ball?
Baseball.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Is your dad is he a good ball thrower? Bam! Who's better, you or your dad?
Me.
Do you play with him all the time?
No.
How about your brothers? Do you play with them too?
Yeah.
Who's better, you or your brothers?
Basketball, I'd say I'm better than Sam, but Danny's a lot better than me.
Dan's a lot better?
Yeah, but he always takes me to do stuff.
But they teach you, right?
Yeah.
So what are some of the favorite things you like to do when you're with your dad?
Basically, all I do is when I wake up, I go outside and play with my friends, and then till it's night, and then I come inside.
When you're at your mom's house, what do you do?
play Xbox and go outside and play basketball.
So when you get older, what do you want to be? What do you want to be?
NBA player.
You want to be an NBA player? Are you going to be a defensive guard?
Yeah,
And if you make a whole lot of money, what are you going to buy everyone?
I'm gonna buy my whole family cars.
Nice. What kind of car are you going to get?
A Bentley
Whoa.
for just business and regular occasions.
Just business and regular occasions. What about the other occasions?
For racing and going fast, a Ferrari.
Nice. Can everyone ride in your cars? Is mom, dad, can everyone get in?
Yeah.
You know, man, your parents love you a lot, man, and they say really great things about you. I met you. You're an amazing young man. I mean, your cool haircut. Hey, can I get in the Bentley?
Yeah.
Yeah? I'm in the Bentley? Nice.
Sean, you've worked with 1,500 families in mediation situations, often custody. What'd you take away?
There was two things that stood out to me, what I heard and what I didn't hear. And I just want to share that with you guys really quickly. What I heard was Dad was on equal footing with Mom. The houses were parallel. He was on equal footing. The other thing I heard is David said, everybody's gonna get a car. He didn't exclude anyone. Everyone was getting a brand new car. What I didn't hear him say was I never heard him say he didn't like going to Dad's house. Dad hit him, Dad beat him, Dad held him at the house against his will. He was open.
When kids are in the crossfire like they are here, they get at risk. And you see this happen in families that are at war, right?
Yes, sir. We see that all the time.
Why do you think it's important to mediate these things instead of go to court?
What I think the most important reason to mediate these cases is because there's a lot of he said, she said. When I bring these people into mediation, the first thing I want to do is identify the elephant in the room. Dad is wearing the wrong jersey and the wrong huddle. He made that mistake, but today he owned up for it. So once we identify what's going on, we have to put down these swords and start putting the child's interests in front of ours.